John, recently, 4for4.com, you wrote about some targets and fades for the upcoming season for fantasy football. And there are some people that are waiting until the last minute. They're going to have their draft tonight, last free night, without football season starting tomorrow. Can you go over some of your targets and fades for this season?
I think an easy one that is behind on ADP in most home leagues right now is Isaiah McKenzie, who we're going to see play on Thursday night. It was questionable for a little bit, but he's already gotten in some full practices, so we're not worried about his availability. And everyone thinks he's, in home leagues anyways, thinks he's splitting slot reps or just has disappeared with James and Crowder, but that's not the case at all. Like, we saw them literally treat him as a starter throughout the preseason. If you look at their first preseason game, the Bills, they healthy scratched Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis, Dawson Knox, and Isaiah McKenzie. And then also in the second preseason game, Isaiah McKenzie played exclusively as a slot receiver, and when Stephon Diggs took a couple snaps as a breather, Isaiah McKenzie actually went to the outside in 2 wide receiver sets as well. So we're talking about the locked-in number 3 wide receiver on a Josh Allen-led team who also in 2 games without Cole Beasley last year averaged 10.5 targets. So that's a player I definitely want to be at least 2 rounds higher on. I think he's a solid pick in 10th or 11th round, and that's, again, a couple rounds before your league will even try to snipe him. And then another cheat code, I still think that while your league mates draft running backs in the 6th round, for instance, getting either Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts is the way to win fantasy football this year, because we are not taking, even if I'm higher on, let's say, Chase Edmonds, right? I don't think Chase Edmonds still has top 10 potential as an RB. And so it doesn't really make sense for me to kick the can on an RB2 whenever a player like Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts, who has overall top ranking at their position in the range of outcomes in the 6th round, grabbing an RB2 over them is almost criminal. It makes zero sense to me. So that's the way I'm handling drafts, either starting RB or wide receiver running back. But whatever the case, I will stray for that potentially league-winning quarterback in the 6th round and then go from there while my league mates still try to draft the running backs in that range that genuinely don't deserve to go there anyhow.